Some fun, festive events for the holidays are coming very soon to West Bloomfield, including a couple major events at Bay Pointe Golf Club. On Thursday, December 11th, Irish Christmas from Corktown will be taking place, a lively and heartwarming holiday performance featuring traditional Irish music and instruments. And then on Wednesday, December 17th, Christmas at the Pointe, a festive evening of dinner, drinks, and dancing inside the beautifully decorated Bay Pointe Golf Club. Joining us on the Splash Live to tell us more about the events are Noor Atisha, the general manager for Bay Pointe Golf Club and Banquet, and Sean Gavin, the producer and musical director for Irish Christmas from Corktown. Thank you both so much for joining us.
Thank you, Jake. Nice to meet you.
Good to be here. Thank you.
Of course, glad to be talking about these very exciting events just in time for the holiday season. I know everybody in Greater West Bloomfield is excited. Noor, I'm going to start with you. With two very different holiday events happening, how do you balance cultural programming with community-wide appeal?
Yeah, so, it's something that we've worked upon and, kind of discussed throughout here in Bay Pointe, and really wanted to celebrate the season in a way that feels welcoming to everyone. One example, as Sean will discuss a little bit further, is the Irish Christmas event that brings, a beautiful culture flavor, while the Christmas at the Pointe is more of a classic, family-friendly holiday experience. Both of these events have their own personality, right? But the heart behind them is the same. Community, joy, bringing people together. When you focus on these two creating one genuine, meaningful experience that we're looking to appeal to a wide audience.
You're right, and these are two very, very unique events that are going to bring very, very different feelings for Bay Pointe, but all of it is going to equal fun. And Sean, I'm going to jump over to you. We're going to start with the Irish Christmas from Corktown. What inspired that idea to bring Irish Christmas to the community this year?
Well, we actually did it for the first time last year over at St. John's Resort in Plymouth, which was a lot of fun. And I've been touring around the country for the last 15 years as a professional musician, and for many years I did a Christmas show actually that toured all across America. And so when I moved back to Detroit a few years ago, I thought it would be a nice kind of thing to get some of the local musicians we have so many great local musicians and dancers and singers that we would get together and put on a kind of Christmas production for the community, because I've just seen how much people really like it around other parts of the country. And it's a nice way to bring people together. And so yeah, that was kind of the impetus for starting the whole thing.
And it's amazing that you're bringing these festivities and these feelings to Greater West Bloomfield. Sean, how would you describe the musical experience attendees can expect from the Corktown performers?
Well, it's definitely going to be very lively. There's a lot of upbeat kind of music, but there's also going to be a lot of classic Christmas songs, like I think we're going to be doing Joy to the World, The First Noel, kind of these classic songs that everybody knows. But then also we'll have some traditional Irish music and also songs, like one of the oldest Christmas carols is the Wexford Carol, which is a really nice old Irish one. So we'll be doing that. And then we also have a couple of really great dancers coming. Aaron Simpson from the Ardon Academy and Nick Garris. Nick is a fantastic step dancer and musician himself, Michigan Heritage Award winner. So it's fun. It's very family friendly, wholesome, but also lively, and it'll be a great night, I'm sure.
Sounds like some very accomplished dancers being a part of this event, which should make for a very exciting night. Noor, what do you hope audiences feel or take away from experiencing an Irish-style Christmas event?
Honestly, I'm hoping, some sort of feeling of uplifting and connecting. I know from everything I've learned about Irish Christmas traditions, they're built around family, faith, and celebration. So much like my own background being in the Celtic community, it gives the guests to leave a feeling of joy, happiness, inspiration, maybe a little bit of appreciation of different cultures that are out there in the world.
Awesome. Glad that you're able to see a lot from this event, and it's able to hit you personally as well. Sean, are there any unique traditions or stories that the ensemble incorporates to make the performance feel authentically Irish?
Yeah, absolutely. There are some unique Christmas traditions in Ireland. A few that we kind of dedicate moments in the show to. One in particular is called Law on Droleen, which is the day of the Wren. And that's St. Stephen's Day or Boxing Day. And there's the whole story about St. Stephen hunting for the wren. And there's a tradition in Ireland where people dress up in kind of wild costumes and go around the neighborhood, kind of around the townland. And basically, it's kind of like Halloween almost. You go around and kind of, there's an expression, give us a penny and we'll be gone. So they kind of go around and collect money, and it's supposed to be for charity. I don't know how much of it always goes to charity, but it's supposed to be anyway. So that's Law and Drolene. And then we have another one called Law Nullig Naman, which means Women's Christmas. And this happens on the 6th of January, the Feast of the Epiphany. And this is the nice point in the show where the ladies, we have a great harpist. Siobhan McKinney is a All-Ireland champion harpist. Katie Else is a beautiful singer who sang with Riverdance. And then, of course, Hannah Harris, a great fiddle player and singer, originally from North Carolina, now living in Michigan. So we kind of highlight the ladies at this point. And Women's Christmas basically is a celebration of the ladies who do so much over the holiday season. And so basically it's their day to take a rest. And the men are supposed to take over, and as you might imagine, things tend to fall into disarray then at that point of the holiday season. But but it's a fun point of the show. And so those are just a couple of the unique Irish Christmas traditions that we include.
It sounds like a really, really exciting show, and there's going to be so much for the community to take away from this event. For those just joining us on the Splash Live, I'm talking with Noor Atisha and Sean Gavin with Bay Pointe Golf Club and Banquet, who've got a couple very exciting events coming up for the holiday season. We just talked about your Irish Christmas from Corktown event that's going to be taking place on Thursday, December 11th. But you also have Christmas at the Pointe, which is taking place on Wednesday, December 17th. Oh, another very exciting event looking forward to. Noor, what makes Christmas at the Pointe a standout celebration compared to past holiday events at Bay Pointe?
You know, this year we're really going all in. We've elevated the decor, the food, the entertainment. We're really just everything all around. When you walk in, we want people to feel the beautiful Christmas scene, the warm, the cozy, the full of life feeling that you get during these holidays. So we wanted people that something to talk about, look forward to hopefully every year.
Awesome. I mean, that's what everybody wants to see for the holidays. And can you talk about the atmosphere guests can expect at this event, from the decor to the food to the entertainment at Christmas at the Pointe?
Sure. Picture a cozy, elegant Christmas setting with the greenery, warm lighting, decorated trees, you know, those classic holiday feel, those touches that make people just smile throughout the holiday season. And of course, the food, bringing some good dishes out there, kept them comforting and seasonal. And of course, live entertainment throughout the night. It's that event that we're looking for where you can relax, have fun, take photos, enjoy food, and really just soak in the holiday spirit.
That's what it's all about, soaking in that holiday spirit and celebrating it with the community. Now, I got a question for both of you. How do you ensure that both small groups and large parties have an enjoyable experience during these Bay Pointe celebrations? Sean, I'll start with you.
Well, you know, we're going to be definitely, you know, our community. So this event is also partially sponsored by the Irish Music Institute, which is a local Irish music nonprofit music school. So we're going to have a lot of members of our community there, you know, checking people in, and kind of a lot of we do a lot of concerts throughout the year, all different ones. This is our kind of Christmas production, so we're very grateful to be out at Bay Pointe. So thanks again, Noor, for hosting us. But you know, we have a really great Irish community here in Detroit, and so you know, we definitely all have a good connection between each other, and it's very cordial and friendly, and a very warm, inviting kind of atmosphere. So,
Noor, same question.
Sure, thank you. We put a lot of thought into this year. The flow of the room, and particularly our service. Smaller groups will get that intimate, personalized feeling, while larger gatherings, larger parties will have, you know, enough space and energy around them to be able to just enjoy the time. Our team is trained. They anticipate different groups that we're going to have, and we're just going to have a good and enjoyable time. The goal is for every guest, no matter what size, small or large, to feel like the night was just designed for them.
I love that. Making this experience something everybody can enjoy and making sure everybody has a unique experience as well. Noor, I got a couple more questions before we wrap things up. Which part of planning these holiday events would you say has been the most rewarding for you personally?
Honestly, being at Bay Point Golf Club, it's really seeing the community's excitement in different ways. Bay Point is a beautiful golf club, where we have different personalities, different environments, different community for that matter. When we talk to people, they're just so excited that we have. Just to have Bay Point here as a whole. You see big families walking in during different events that we've had. To me, that's just a large reward. So we work very hard, behind the scenes to watch it all come together. And when we see it all in front of us, it just makes me smile a lot, honestly.
I love that, putting a smile on your face wherever you look at these holiday events. All right, last question, and this is for both of you. Out of everything with these incredible holiday events coming up, what do you hope these celebrations bring to the West Bloomfield community during the holiday season more than anything else? Noor, we'll start with you.
Sure. To me, honestly, as I stated a little bit earlier, joy, togetherness, happiness, a sense of tradition as well. Sometimes holidays can be stressful, and if we at Bay Point can be a place where people feel connected and enjoying their time, enjoying that moment, that's just a pure blessing for us. And that's what we're trying to do, have that positive part of the community's holiday season.
Sean, same question.
Yeah, I think I just echo everything Noor there, said. But, as a performer, when we're on stage, it's always a treat when you see the audience's eyes light up when, a dancer comes out or an unexpected kind of moment in the show occurs and it's everybody's kind of beaming from it. And that's very rewarding from our perspective. So that kind of joy and togetherness, everybody having that same experience and then having a good chat about it afterwards. And so that's kind of, for me, that's the thing that I find very rewarding in these kind of shows. So very much looking forward to that.
And I'm looking forward to it as well. I hope to see a lot of people out there taking in that holiday spirit and to be having a great time all the while. Noor, Sean, thank you both so much for joining us here on The Splash Live.
Thanks so much, Jake. Appreciate the time.